Hi, welcome to the Cheap Skinks playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster Simulator. We are on version 0.1.189, and we're going to be starting up our settlement phase after the Phoenix managed to eat us all. Well, actually, he aged us into non-existence, but... Alright, so go ahead and send to the shelf, archive that, archive that. So everybody is deceased. These tokens here were temporary tokens anyways. They were for the um, update, sorry, not update. They were for the hunt event from the Phoenix, so they're going to go away. I'm going to leave this speed token on this character sheet because as it is done right now, the character has the red connection to gain 1 speed and Savage. However, the wonderful Twilight Sword is archived because, well, he died. And it goes away when he dies, unfortunately. So, gear comes back. Oh, I need to archive these. Gear comes back as the survivors are deceased. Luckily, you don't lose everything. Please note that that kind of changes in Gambler's Chest with the Scout rules. There's a possibility of stuff not getting back. Gear. Sorry, not gear. Resources. Uh, so resources are. I checked the rule book just to be clear on it. It only mentions gear. So I have played with people that say, "Oh no, it's kind of like gear; it just comes back." And I've played with one that says, "No, it's not mentioned." And if it's not mentioned, then the rule of death applies, and it goes away. So goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye. Archive. Just a little bit of cleanup. Okay, so now we get to go ahead and, oops, we'll do the setup for the settlement phase. Confirm. We found resource cards on the table, and you can go ahead and clean that up. Okay, so the Endeavors is, the locations kind of got swallowed up. When you automatically do that, it gives you the 4. You need to fix it to what's going on. So keep in mind, I'm cleaning up as I'm talking. You can disregard that. So the number of endeavors is wrong. Since I had no survivors, I get no endeavors for that. I do get 1 endeavor for cooking. And because we have graves, when a survivor dies during the hunt or showdown phase, gain 2 endeavors. So we get 8 endeavors from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. Remember, this 9th endeavor is from the cooking. Innovation. So +1 endeavor at the start of the settlement phase, gain 1 endeavor. All right. We'll be doing Lantern Year 19. It's going to be lots of fun. So set up the settlement phase, done. Survivor's Return. Yeah, there weren't any. Gain this. Update the timeline. So now we check off this box. So we're going to have the Nemesis encounter the Kingsman, level 2. So we'll have to fight him at the end. First, we got the random event, and we'll have Gorm climb it. One thing I happen to notice is this thing is nice enough to throw Gorm Climate back into the stack, so I got to redraw it. But this is the random event that we normally get. Oh, it's not that bad, I don't think. Strangers in the Dark. Roll a d10. All right, roll a d10. 6. The stranger is dressed in a black ragged cloak that obscures its form. A myriad of strange lanterns hang from chains wrapped around his body. The stranger speaks in a dark, raspy tone. I am the lamplighter. Give me your light. Each player nominates a different survivor to bring him a lantern and roll a d10. Okay. Flip, who the heck is alive? Oh, this is Alun, who lost his name, so his character sheet did get wiped. Oh, speaking of which, I should throw. You know what? I'm going to say the Living Zach just because I have a character there. All right, Living Zach rolls a d10, got a 2. He probably just got killed. The stranger holds the lantern to his face and shines from his eyes. When the lamplighter leaves, he's found dead. I hate. I've used his reroll. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. You're dead. Thank you for playing. And Stone Cloud. Refresh. And archive it. Because you're dead. Actually. Stone Cloud. Archive. You're dead. Stone Cloud. Did it just get rid of the miniature too? Well, that was weird. Oh well, I can grab miniatures. That's not an issue. I am not sure who is alive anymore, so. Okay. So there's only one player, so we did that. Yeah. That was fun. Okay. I need to view the deck because I got to get Gorm Climate out of this. So, oh, and I gain an Endeavor. Sorry, forgot. So you only get one Endeavor when the character dies during the settlement phase for Graves. Okay. So we did the random. The Nemesis encounter is at the end. So now we have Gorm Climate. Add Gorm Climate to the next year and roll d10. How do I get rid of this thing? Oh well. Gorm Climate. All right, d10, 5. Do you have Hovel? Yes. Okay, you get +2 to Endeavor's results at home innovation. Cool. All right, so that is the end of that. Now we do update the death count. So our death count goes up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I've ever filled this up completely. Okay, what is next? Next is we actually get to do our development. Okay. Who is left alive? Not June is alive. That whole page is gone. I thought there was a second page. By second page, I mean I thought I had a second page. That's so weird. I thought I had a second page of survivors. There was like a 1 and a 2 down here. All right, well, I guess that's my only survivor. Well, that's gonna make things really fun. Okay, well, now I have no idea what I was gonna try to get some new people, but obviously that's not going to apply. Yeah, shared experience isn't gonna matter. Leather making isn't gonna matter. Scrap smelting isn't gonna matter. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you can see my confusion because, like I said, I could have sworn there was a 1 and a 2 down here, and it had extra. Oops, just realized I need to check off the butcher. All right. Well, I don't think anything really matters. I got one character that's going to fight the hand. First thing I'm going to do is, I guess, actually, it doesn't matter. My one survivor is not going to be able to fight a level 2 hand. So I keep coming back to here because it's like I could have sworn I had a second row of characters. Oh, wait a second. No. All right, well, doesn't matter. I got a population of 1. Blah, da, 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 da. Let's see if we can go out in a blaze of glory. Uh, so I guess we can pick the best set of what to take. So this will get me one evasion. The sword. There we go. Got to assign it. I guess we'll take the Whisker Harp. Yeah, so I thought the settlement phase would be a little bit more involved, but obviously not after I got my last character butchered. Actually, oh, she did have once. I should have used her. Thundercaller, Sea Principal Conviction. It doesn't matter. Monster Panic. Suffer an additional brain damage. Oh, that's going to be fun for this battle. Let's see. Cooking isn't going to matter because I don't really have anything. Drums, select one. You drum alone, gain 2 insanity, gain 2 survival, depending on how I want to play my drums. Song of the Brave isn't going to matter. Saga isn't going to matter. It's not going to matter. Moni doesn't matter for this. All right, we're just going to make ourselves insane. So we have what, 9 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have 10. Because 8 from dead guys, from the Phoenix, 1 for cooking, and 1 for whatchamajigger. The dark guy that killed Living Zack, who wasn't living anymore. I do have one. I'm not going to switch to the guitars. Okay, so we become a dreaming maniac. We're all alone, so we might as well pound the drums as much as we can. The parters. We're already maxed out on survival. It is a nemesis fight against the hand. Not that this matters. Sorry, against the Kingsman. All right. Oh no, Kingsman's the other direction. Other direction. Other direction. That's what I get. I was pushing E, which apparently flips the book the other direction. So even though I had it moved over. Okay, so Kingsman. We'll be doing a Kingsman level 2. Let us leave the table. Oh no, I did level 1. Dang it. I know. This gets to be even more fun. Screw that level 1 stuff. Nonsense. Showdown. Level 2 Kingsman. All right. You're the only surviving character, so I'll move you over here. You get off the board, and get off the board. Oh, that's about worthless. Oh, wait a second. Let me make sure I'm set up at least 6 spaces from any other one, set up at least 6 spaces from any other one, set up at least 4 spaces. They're in a very specific direction. Strange hymn that can only be felt. The start of the survivor's turn. All survivors gain -1 movement. If you have -1, less than 1 movement, you can still move 1. When a survivor's movement is reduced to 0, they suffer a random brain trauma. Remove all tokens from it. At any time, a survivor may spend all their survival, at least 1, to remove all tokens. All right, I'll give you first turn. So I got a -1 movement. Means my movement is 4. -4 toughness when you attack from his blind spot. At the start of each monster's turn, perform a basic action, then draw AI. I gotta remember that one. At the start of the monster's turn, and whenever the hit location deck is shuffled, place 3 battle pressure hit locations on top. I hope I have those on top. Outfighting trait, he has reach 2. All right, well, this doesn't really matter, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move up 1 space and throw his darts. I got speed 1. Whiff. Okay, so first thing he's going to do is he is going to survive in blind spot. Isn't one. Closest threat, no target guard. There is a target, it's closest threat. Full move towards the target. His movement is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Separate attack zone gets the survivor in the indicated area. Speed 3, accuracy 3, damage 3 after damage, knockback 5. All right, so 3. Accuracy is 3. I have 2 evasion, rawhide, and the monster grease. Plus I have 1 naturally, but that's not going. Oh, I just happened to notice that I have a +1 accuracy. Not that the 1 from me throwing the dart was going to hit. So, anyways, he needs 6s to hit, I believe. Yeah. So he got a 3 and a 5. I'm going to spend 1 survival and dodge that so I don't take any damage. I got a 7, so I get to keep it. So that's a Whiffarama. So this does not take place because there's no damage. So draw the card. Spear. Closest threat in field of range. That's already there. Full move towards target. He's already there. Make a separate attack against the survivor. Shoots across. So we get 3 dice, 3s to hit. The 1 and the 4 we're going to miss. The 9 will hit. I can't dodge it, so I will just take it. Hits the hand for 3 damage. Oh, I didn't. I should have taken the shield. All right, so hand. Whoa, that was weird. Hello. Okay, that was weird. So hands will go from 2 armor to no armor and take a light hit. And I get a -1 movement token, which I already, each token that's on here counts as a -1 movement token. but when my movement gets to 0, these tokens will go away and I will gain a brain injury. All right, so I got my -1, I took my damage. Yay, that was fun. All right. So next thing that goes off is I get a -1 movement token. So that gives me, I have a movement of 2, which means I can still move 1 space. So we'll go ahead and attack, but this time we'll use the scrap sword. So I have 2s. I need 4s to hit because of the accuracy. So 2s, 4s to hit. I got a 7 and an 8. These should be battle pressures. So the hit is canceled. The survivor is adjacent to monster. They make king step. Probably should have gone to the glossary. Principle, principle, principle. Phoenix, oxidize, overwhelming. Legendary monsters, legendary lungs, lantern research, king step. Okay. Your body trembles and your mind waves. Discard all in your attack and attempt to overcome. If the settlement innovates Forbidden Dance, you start to get a sense of the tempo. Monster's movement, gain 2 tempo tokens and suffer knockback 3. I don't have any tempo tokens at the moment, so let's go ahead and roll D10. See what happens. I got a 2. Monster swiftly finds an opening in your poor footwork, slams you, suffer a random severe leg injury. Yay. And I gain a tempo token. All right, so severe leg injury is a 9. Go to severe injuries. Leg, 9. Bloody thighs, gain 2 bleed tokens. Yay. So gain 2 bleed tokens. I'm going to use these endeavors as tempo tokens for now. So I'll spend a survival and surge. Do I get to keep it? Yes, I get to keep it. 2 dice. It doesn't matter. It's 5 is a hit. It's another battle pressure. So we will attempt to overcome. Roll the dice. Get to add 1 to it. So that's a 5 actually. This time we'll go to the contents. All right, so 5. The monster easily predicts your motions, skewers you with your own momentum, spend 1 survival, or suffer a severe body injury. I will spend the survival because I don't want a body injury. So we'll pick that up, roll it. Do I get to keep it? I get to keep my survival, but I do get another tempo token. Yay. All right, now the monster gets to beat the crap out of me. All right, so survivor and blind spot. There isn't one. Closest threat. I'm right there. So he's gonna 3. Oh, I gotta put those tempos back on. Give me a second. Pick this up. Flip them. Boom. All right. That's coming from at the start of the monster's turn, and whenever hit location decks reshuffled, put those there. Okay. So 3. I have 3 evasions, so the 5 is a miss. It's a 7 and a 10. I'll spend 1 to dodge one of them. Do not get to keep it. All right, so I take 2 damage. Or sorry, I take 1 damage. Shift 1, we take the damage to the body. body goes bye-bye. And we take a light. It is 3 damage, right? Yeah, 3 damage. After hit, bash and knock back 5 in the direction indicated by the arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And knockdown. The knockdown is from the bash. Okay, then we get to pull a monster card, Lantern Mirage. Oh, that's a trait. All right, so when Lantern Mirage comes into play, draw an AI card, synchronizes, light pulses. When Lantern Mirage is in play, monster gains 3 evasion tokens. When it comes into play, any survivors carrying gear with other keyword feel lightheaded or knocked down. Discard him whenever a survivor gets a perfect hit. All right. Do I have other gear? I don't know why I'm looking at this because I'm already knocked down. That's the wrong character, anyways. Boop 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 boop. Nope, I don't have any other. Okay. But I do need to get 3 evasion tokens. You know what? I'm just going to grab 3 tokens and stick on here. I'm not going to be hitting this monster anytime soon. All right, so now we draw another AI card. King's Axe. Pick a target. Closest threat in field of view and range. No guard. Full move towards the target. Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone. This doesn't matter because there's only me. Boop, boop, boop. Bing. So 3 hits. Yay. I've already dodged. I need 1 more die. So head, body, and waist for 3 damage. So head gets knocked off, body gets filled up, waist goes to 1. So I need a head severe injury and a body severe injury. No, head just took everything, but it's still okay. But I do have a body severe injury. Body severe injury is a 1. I will spend the reroll to reroll that because I know 1 is death. I got a 9. Go to severe injury. I should have taken bandages. Body. So 1 would have instantly killed me. Gain -1 movement token and then a bleeding. All right, so I gain a bleeding. I gain another -1 movement. Movement. Oh, actually, well, we'll grab it. Should be a movement token over here. Yeah, and there's the evasion token. Actually, so instead of these, we'll put evasion tokens. I forgot, those characters don't need those. All right, so since I am now... Oh, I get bashed and knocked silly too. Bash and knock back in the direction of the arrows. Down. And once I get here, it goes to the right. So I get knocked back to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked down. Yay. All right, so let's see. 2, 4. So this would I then gain a -1 movement token. Start of the survivor's turn, all survivors gain -1 movement token. Survivors less than still may move 1 space. When survivor movement is reduced to 0, that just happened, I get a random brain trauma and remove all tokens gained from Silent Hymn. So these go away, and I get a random brain trauma. Yeah. Random brain trauma, 1 dice. I get to add 2 to it, so it's a 10. I'm going to look that up in the physical book. Not that's really going to matter. So 10 is Frenzy, gain D5 Insanity, 1 speed token, and 1 strength token. Ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may use weapon specialization or weapon mastery. It can be gained multiple times. All right. So essentially that just probably made it so that I will die faster now. Okay, so I'm now frenzied. I do gain a speed token and a strength token. Yeah, I think I archived a whole bunch of those. Good thing is I can gain that multiple times. All right, strength token. Oh, and I gained D5 insanity too. Because let's face it, my character is not insane enough. So 1 to 2 will be 1, 3 to 4 will be 2, and so on. 8, that would be 4 insanity. Well, that is probably the most insanity I've never had. All right, I do actually get to stand up though. Oh, wait a second. Did that knock me down? The frenzy. Gain D5, +1 speed, +1 strength, ignore slow. You may not spend survival. Nope, it did not give me slow or knockdown. So the reason I got to stand up is I was knocked down at the last turn. So range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no normal speeds. I'm going to throw darts, so I'll get to roll 2 dice. Not that this really matters. I did get the perfect hit, which will get rid of this. So discard Lantern Mirage when a survivor scores perfect hit. Battle. Survivor adjacent to the monster to make King Step. I'm not adjacent, so I can't. I'm going to leave these evasion tokens over here for when we get that back. So monster's pissed off at me, runs over. I can't spend a survival. 4 and 5. 3 dice. 8, 9, 10. I can't spend survival, so I gotta take them. 3 dice. Body, legs, head. Oh, I forgot to check off that I've used my reroll now. Legs go down to a light. Body and head will now be severes. So body is a 6 for the body. Disembowelment. Your movement is reduced to 1. So that means I'm going to be rolling for brain trauma every turn. You suffer disembowelment, gain 1 bleed, skip the next hunt. If you suffer it again, carry you otherwise at the end of so if I get disemboweled again, then I will be completely disemboweled because nobody can carry me back. Headshot is a 9. Shattered jaw, you drink your meat through a straw, you can no longer consume or be affected by events requiring you to consume, you no longer can encourage. Gain a bleeding token, so you only get one bleeding token for disembowelment? Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 more bleeding tokens, which puts me at 5 and kills me. So thank you very much for joining me for Kingdom Death Monster, uh, the hand destruction. So that would be the end of this settlement. So yay! We'll start up another campaign session next time. So thank you very much for joining. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.